Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. Here's Simmons. Pass a little. High post try. And he overshot that one, missing.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Long. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Rudely thrown down after the offensive rebound. He is ramped up now.
He is, you're right, and you figure this game might come down to a few of those effort plays.
Always does, Kevin.
I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like that kind of a contest tonight.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with the home team's head coach. He said they'll have to do a good job moving their feet on the defensive end or they'll get dunked on all night. He told me that they are very aware of the slashers and finishers they're facing and will try to turn them into jump shooters. Let's see how successful they are, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now, here is Morris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Long. Count it from 12.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Long's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Simmons kicks to Quinn. The pass to Little. Feeds it to Simmons. Passes it to Little. Launches a 3. And the shot is good.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Miller, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Drop that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Free throw good by Parker. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Miller. He kicks to Morris. And the 3 off target. Here's Simmons. The drive by Jordan. Purdue with the rebound. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And he gets the bucket. Miller's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Here's Simmons. Here's Jordan. Purdue with the rebound. Here's Long, and it's rejected. Outside Jordan. Here's Quinn. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. He feeds it to Morris. Six to shoot. He passes it to Long. Drills it from outside. Long's got 7 points.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Pass to Little. The shot misses.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Miller with a screen on Jordan, and they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got his first 2 points.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
The pass to Purdue. From the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good. Jennings with the ball. To the paint. It's tipped. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Vicious to Miller. Shot no good. Great D that time from Jennings. Passes it to Little. The shot. Morris with the rebound.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And you know what, Steve? His teammates love playing with him because he gets them so many assists thanks to his catch and shoot ability. A lot of his buckets come right off the pass. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
43 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 5. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. From 17 feet out, Purdue with the rebound. Jordan's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Now, here is Morris. He's guarded closely. He dishes it to Miller. This one for 3. No good. Here's Simmons. No luck. That's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. The away team, they lead by a bucket. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And, guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
We've got White, and it's Gray in at the point guard position. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. They've got Curry, and it's Jennings in at the 4 slot.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Free throw good, Curry. And both free throws good for Curry.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Here's Gray. White drives in. Pass to Perry. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Curry with it. Back to Parker. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Parker's got 5 points so far. Here's Gray, guarded by Curry. here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching them go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And he gets it to go. Here's White, looking for his first basket still in this one. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Carson. He's covered by Matthews. Carson kicks to White. 4 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Here's the break. Pushing it up. And the basket by Curry.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
Wow, are they moving the ball right now? They look good.
Back to White. Perry. Covered by Parker. Here's Perry. Hits the jumper. 7 points in the game.
He's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Here's Curry. Kicks to Roberts. Parker, right side. 11 feet away. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Here's Carson. Comes up empty from 8 feet. And Curry, here we go. There's the dish to Roberts. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And that one's good. Parker.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Now here's White. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And that one's good.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Here's Curry. They lead by 4. The feed to Matthews. It's up a 3. No good. Back to Curry. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. Matthews has got his first points in this one.
And now, your dance team. Your dance team.
Tries to save it. Oden passes to Perry. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
And Matthews gets it to go. Here's Blue. Feeds to Oden. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. Murray dishes to Parker. Matthews sets a screen for Parker. And the basket good. Parker's got 9 points.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Well, he really anchors their defense. His teammates can lean on him. They know that he's going to be in the right spot. He's so smart, so skilled. Really the complete package at the defensive end of the floor.
And he gets after it hard, Steve. If there's even a chance he could get to a loose ball, he'll throw himself right at it.
Here's Gray. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12, and he gets it to go. Miller's got 6.
And it was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Murray kicks to Quinn. He feeds it to Pavlovich. From deep. Can't get it to go. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. He kicks to Gray. 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. Here's Murray up on top. Stolen. And here they come. And the pass to Gray. The shot is off. Here's Pavlovich. Here's Parker. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so that's the end of the first half. The away team up by 9. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
A good quarter for Parker. 9 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
Oh, they have to be. I mean, he's not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, I mean, it's his.
They've got Miller. He's out there with Purdue. And it's Long in at the 3, the small forward. Morris kicks to Miller. He passes to Morris. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Morris has got 5 now. Morris has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. We've got Jordan. He's out there with Parker. And it's Little in at the 2. That's good.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Dishes it to Morris. Stripped away. Here we go, all alone. By himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
To the middle, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they created one chance after another inside.
Here's Simmons. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Little. He dishes it to Simmons. Goes up from the top of the key. Good.
That's really set them apart today, guys. That success from the mid-range.
Well, these are 2 teams that clearly you've seen the difference in offensive philosophies here.
Pass to Morris. Here's Sherman. From outside, off the mark.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor. Now, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. And Simmons kicks to Jordan. Stolen. Pushing it up. Pass to Morris. The shot is off.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And here's another thing I've noticed. You know, sometimes at the defensive end, he'll come out of nowhere to make a play on the ball, blocking a shot from behind when the shooter had no idea he was there.
Knocked away. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 6.
Beautiful lead pass there. He let his teammate run right underneath him.
Simmons passes to Jennings. And here's the fast break. Here's Long. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Here's Simmons. Kicks it to Quinn. The dish to Jordan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And there's the pass to Purdue. The feed to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. Morris has got 8.
Something's starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
The drive by Jennings. That's good.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Passes to Purdue. Feeds to Morris. There's the 3. Shot is off.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Jordan. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Let's take a look at some numbers in this one for Jordan. He has 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is history.
Well, yeah, there's not much margin at all, Clark. I mean, they can't afford to waste any more possessions.
Miller, he's guarded by Jennings.
Defensive foul. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
.135 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Morris. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Simmons dishes to Jordan. Makes it off the glass. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
He feeds it to Morris. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. Long. Guarded by Jordan. And that one's good. Long's got 12.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
And Simmons kicks to Jordan. Dishes to Quinn. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. First free throw is good.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Second free throw, no good. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Back to White for three. The offensive rebound. Miller, the pass to Carson. Outside, White. He kicks it to Miller. Back to White. Pass to Long. For the three. That's good. Long's got 15. The visitors with the ball. Here's Simmons. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've reached the end of the third. The away team leading by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. We've got Carson, and it's Morris in at the two-guard spot. Jordan against White. He passes to Morris. Lots of room. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Here's Roberts. Shot denied. He dishes it to Morris. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
It's been a nice game for Morris. 10 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Simmons. Kicks it to Quinn. So the whistle blows on the shot and two free throws for the contact right there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And the first one at the line is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back, but making it a two-possession game was the key, and he got that done.
Morris passes to Purdue. Here's Little. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 13 points in the second half.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Clock at 6. There's the triple. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Simmons. Deflects the pass. Now Purdue wide open. They grab their own miss. Here's Miller, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Simmons kicks to Jordan. There's the dish to Simmons. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Well, they're in great position here, and it's thanks in large part to their three-point shooting.
You called that right. They are lighting it up from behind the arc this half.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1, and usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
Pass to Morris. Number 36, guarded by Jordan. Purdue, no luck. Here is Parker. The pass to Little. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Passes it to Purdue. Backing him down. Here's Morris. And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now the feed to Quinn. Outside Jordan. Fires for 3. Second chance shot. And Miller with the block. Feeds it to Morris. Shot from the wing. And the shot is good.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half. But since the break, he's been on target.
Morris has gone 6 of 13 here. That's 46% field goal percentage. Outside Jordan. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Parker's shot is off. Number 36. Guarded by Jordan. He feeds it to Miller. Expanding his range. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Little. It's Jordan on the wing. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
1:11 left in the fourth. Now the pass to Purdue. From outside the arc. Shot's good.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Now here's Parker. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sherman. But they get it back. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
It's a great play under the boards for him. You know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Snatched away. From deep three-point range, kept alive.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there.
So they foul intentionally. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead now pretty healthy after that trip to the line.
Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Parker, the big dunk at the end of the break.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
Here's Morris, connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Now here's Parker, and he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dishes it to Morris. Here's Miller. The layup off target.
That's what they call the $1 million move with the 10-cent finish.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan player of the game.